It's Merseyside derby number 247, the 213th league meeting of these old friends and old foes as they come face to face at Anfield once again. It is dank, it's dreary, it's wet. In the old days, it'd be the sort of day that everyone would be sharpening their studs for before. It's a little different football now, but we couldn't have a better day for a Merseyside derby. Let's take a look at the two teams. 4 changes for Liverpool from another dramatic late victory in midweek against Atletico Madrid. Conor Bradley, Milos Kerkez, Alexis McAllister and Hugo Ekitike return to the starting lineup. Out go Frimpong, Robertson, Wirtz and Isak. Interestingly enough, before the game, Arne Slot said that he'd sort of decided this ahead of the Burnley game, changes that would need to be made for the 3 games in a week. Everton's best start to a Premier League season in years, 7 points from their 4 games so far, just the 1 defeat and just the 1 change for David Moyes today. Vitaly Mikalenka is fit to return. It releases James Garner back into midfield. And they do have talent and they do have a threat. Jack Grealish has been a big acquisition for Manchester City, but Kane and Dewsbury Hall is more than making up the numbers. Everton were great friends to Liverpool once again, following the tragic passing of Diogo Jota ahead of this new season. That's the way they've always been down the years, but today it's all about being foes. But before we start, the players will gather in the centre circle. Now then, that's a really good ball and a really good run. Milos Kerkez taking up a really good position. Everton getting numbers back. That's Dewsbury Hall for Njai. Lovely skill, but Gakpo will win the ball really well. What a good tackle that was. That warms the crowd up on Derby Day. Salah's ball, Gravenberch's run and skip! Oh! That's dynamite from Ryan Gravenberch! What a ball by Salah! What a finish!
It's good play again down the right-hand side. Credit to Cody Gakpo. That's not a free kick in any shape or form. That's a good challenge, a good tackle. So I don't think Everton have got any beef to complain about that. You just watch there. Gravenberch, he gets it into that position. He's still got an awful lot to do because it's not easy to hit this ball first time as he does do, and he just scoops it up over the advancing Jordan Pickford, and Pickford got absolutely no chance. He times it to absolute perfection, does the big Dutchman, and it nestles into the far corner. It's been a wonderful start from Liverpool's point of view.
Szoboszlai, Liverpool coming again, looking to be clinical again. Szoboszlai helps it across, away by Tarkowski. This has been a really good Liverpool start to the game. Well, this is going to break for Salah! Nearly.
Well, when he gets in a position like that, there's only one thing on his mind, just to open his body up and try and find that far corner. On this occasion, it just goes a little bit too wide and a little bit too high.
There's a Trissagana gate. Grealish with his first opportunity to cause problems. Really good block by Szoboszlai as the Trissagana gate let one go. Here comes Szoboszlai at the other end. Now Salah, 3, waiting for the ball. One of whom here. Oh, it's a miscue in the end from Cody Gakpo as the ball came down out of the grey Anfield sky.
But the ball eventually falls to foot. It's a difficult one. I mean, sometimes he's flying in the top corner, more often than not they don't. And on that occasion, well, law averages said that they didn't.
Here's Gravenberch. A little nibble at him from Idrissa Gana Gueye. I think there were a couple of nibbles at him. Can't bite on Derby Day. You can't bite any day of the week, but that's McAllister. Garner steps in well. Mykolenko will have to go back to Pickford. Beautiful. Szoboszlai and McAllister exchanging passes. Ekitike, yes! Sumptuous Liverpool goal. Carved out in midfield. And Hugo scores again, just as he seems to in every game he plays for Liverpool.
Well, if you thought the first goal was good, I mean, the second one is equally as good. This is Liverpool. This is football at its best, to be quite honest with you. I mean, they win it here in the middle of the park, and then it's just a lovely little combination played by everybody. He's onside. Mykolenko is the one that's playing him on, and then it's all about the finish across the goalkeeper. But build-up play from Liverpool, absolutely superb.
Nice, very, very nice from Hugo Ekitike, and they will have loved that, and he loves it. Scores as a Liverpool player again.
Number 22, Hugo Ekitike.
It's up to Everton to try and grind their way back into the Merseyside derby. Being controlled by Liverpool, that might help them. Liverpool have gifted the ball here to Iliman Ndiaye, and a difficult chance for Beto, which ends up high in the cop. There's just 1 minute of time to add on at the end of the first half. Grealish, what a really good run by Dewsbury Hall. The pullback is good. Idrissa Gana Gueye, though, well, it's a better chance than he makes of it.
Well, the best really constructive move that Everton have put together.
That's Mykolenko's ball away by Konate. Cody Gakpo puts the afterburners on. He's got Ekitike through the middle. He tried to find him. Keane got in the way. There's still red shirts over, one of whom is Salah. Touch is brilliant. Just couldn't quite beat Pickford.
I just wonder, I know he gets the shot off, Mohamed Salah, but could he have hit it first time when it comes over? Difficult.
Liverpool guilty of giving the ball away. Just the kind of game, much more advanced in this little period for Everton. Grealish again. Dangerous looking ball. Gay, yes, for Everton. And you've almost sensed at the start of the second half that that's been building up for them. Super finish as well by Idrissa Gana Gueye.
Well, it's a great finish. I mean, the goals, the quality of the goals that we've seen in this game so far are right out of the top drawer. Jack Grealish, as I say, for this once he goes on the left-hand side and he puts a lovely footed cross into the far post. And he just peels off Ndiaye. It's a lovely little layoff. The quality of the layoff really just determines the fact that he can hit it first time. Idrissa Gueye. And what a strike, what a finish. Alisson got absolutely no chance.
Ndiaye. And once he goes here, he's got Grealish ahead of him. And this could be trouble for Liverpool again. Szoboszlai's going to get a yellow card for that.
Turned into a good contest now. I mean, Grealish knows exactly what he's doing anyway. Like, he's almost on the ground before he Szoboszlai makes contact. But it's certainly a free kick.
Much more direct. It's a dangerous whip ball that's dealt with by Ibrahima Konate. 20 minutes remain in the Merseyside derby. Can they create another big chance? A big chance to level the game. Dewsbury Hall takes, Konate meets it well. Salah trying to help it away. It'll come to NGI. Good rob by Isak. Szoboszlai. Salah. Isak one way. Wirtz is the other. Here's Florian Wirtz. Wonderful first touch. Really good recovery. Who else? James Tarkowski.
Well, vitally important that he go back there, the Everton skipper. Sets Mykolenko down on his backside. And then he's just about to pull the trigger of Florian Wirtz with his left foot. And in comes the Everton skipper just to make a last-ditch clearance in front of the Kop.
They line up, prepared, looking for heroics. Szoboszlai takes, Konate meets it! And it's Jack Grealish of all people, who was right back in there, who clears the ball away and stops Pickford having to make a save. That's towards Salah. Free header for Keane. Wirtz. Szoboszlai. There's a little ankle tap from Garner.
Jack Grealish of all people that is back in there. I'm not quite sure that that would have been the plan. I would have thought he'd probably been told to get out of there, but he certainly intervenes and makes a good decision.
Well, Dominic Szoboszlai just do what he did the other week. He has other options though. And when you did what you did the other week, he's got every right to have a go from there. Mykolenko with not the best clearance in the world. Isak to Salah. Great stretch by Tarkowski. Flags up anyway, so it wouldn't have counted.
Just goes a little bit early, does Mohamed Salah, as you would as a striker. You play on the shoulder of the last defender. I think Tarkowski, I think he knows he's offside, but he still, he just loves to make a challenge, doesn't he?
Liverpool are managing the game. They are managing the clock. Tarkowski. Van Dijk with the header. That's Garner. That's Virgil van Dijk. Oh, hello, that's awkward. And all of a sudden, Liverpool have some defending to do with the very last moment of the game. And we all know what happened at Goodison. Grealish might have rushed that, you know. Everton didn't really get men forward. And now they've given the ball away, but it doesn't matter. Liverpool were probably going to run away and score. But the derby has been won. And Liverpool have made it 5 from 5. Liverpool, the only team with a 100% record in the Premier League. Everton suffer their second loss of the season. They give it a right go at Anfield, as they tend to do. But Liverpool, like so often, just finding a way. Liverpool 2, Everton 1.